Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Now, I was originally going to do a DVD video, but then I changed my mind and I don't feel that I want to do. I don't want to do it. Not this week. So, today, I'm just, sorry. So today, we're going to do a video, compare which is better, New Who or Classic Who. Now, there is going to be a DVD video next week. Don't you worry. But, I just don't feel up to it this week. So, the other reason why we've got bad quality on camera, but good audio quality, is because later on today, I'm going to be filming a load of new 5th channel videos. Like 10, 15, don't know, a lot. And so I need the camera space. So then, because you can upload more than 15 videos now, so I need to be able to rename them and not have any other videos in the way. So, here today we're going to talk about which is better, Classic Who or New Who. Now, my opinion. So now, let's see what Google says. Our first job is to check Google. Which is better, New Who versus Classic Who. Ha! I love the website Doctor Who TV. Very informative. So, let's see what Google's got to say. Guest consider. Doctor Who has been running for 50 years. 56 years. As of the 23rd November 2013. So I have decided to look at the show as a whole and write an article on one of the biggest battles of at least 7 years, New Who versus Classic Who. In this, I will share my opinion on the matter. Story format. Most obvious difference between New Who and Classic Who is the story format. Classic Who story series normally contribute of an average of 6 stories per series, with each of them multi-part. For example, the first ever story, An Earthly Child, was 4 episodes long, whilst the second, The Dalek, was 7 partners. I prefer this format to the new series due to the fact it has spread the show across the years instead of being shown in one chunk. I've lost myself. New Who, up till series 7, has 13 episodes, contributed on 10 stories, made up of 7 singles, 3 two-parters. There is an ongoing arc connecting the stories together with a massive resolution revealed at the end of it. This is concept that I prefer, as the arcs help build up the stories which lead to an interesting resolution affecting the Doctor and his companion. The classic theory contributes more one-off stories that don't connect to the rest of the episodes of that series, and therefore did not rely heavily on story arcs. Nonetheless, it still has had them, which, unlike a lot of arcs of the new series, spread across numerous series with a long ongoing plot which affects the Doctor's adventures, such as Timeless Child. The most The most famous one is the Doctor's exit, which had the Time Lord face the Doctor, force the Doctor to regenerate before his banishment to Earth from his continuous interface with time. The arc lasted until the end of Series 6, all the way up to the beginning of Series 10, where the Time Lord eventually forgive the Doctor and grant him his freedom. It is very much like Silence Will Fall story of the Stephen Moffat era, in that it spread across different series and also produced one interconnected arc along the way. Many of classic series arcs were mostly short, one that lasts for 3 episodes former lose trilogy like Companions. Sorry I don't look up in the camera as much. I'm reading my computer screen down here. Really, really am sorry about that. It makes the video not as good as it should be. Companions. The Companions are another good thing to compare, as they focus and storyline have changed dramatically between classic and New Who. In the series, new logo for the, that's nice. New series, their story is more center stage. In Russell T Davies era, Companions had a family connection. For the first time, we saw what happened when their own lives conflict with their adventures in the TARDIS, although it got a bit repetitive in the end. I believe it serves its purpose in showing a different aspect to their lifestyle and character. The classic series focused on the companion within life within the TARDIS, and didn't give them too much more of a backstory, letting them join with more mystery and allowing their character to develop without the fear of home life interfering. I like more of that than the family conflict and series, as it is allowed the stories to focus more on the adventure the companion were having rather than their worries and emotions, although there was more variety within the characters back in the classic series due to the Doctor picking his companion from different planets, timelines, allowing for alien and robotic characters to be developed. How big is this article? We're nearly done. The departure of the companion was another interesting point within classic series, as they didn't always return to the point in which they joined, and would often decide to live in another time and / or planet. I'm not being judgmental on the new series, because we've had a lot of brilliant characters, but I just think it's time we move away from present day Earth. On the other hand, we have more emotion and sometimes dramatic departures in the new series, so in so many ways it's balanced. So, can I just give you my opinion quite quickly? I like both. So, which is better, Classic Who and New Who? Well, we're taking the answer from the Doctor Who TV article, because it's fantastic, but I think New Who, I think both are brilliant all the way. If I could only watch one forever, Classic Who, because there's more of it than New Who. So if you could only watch either New Who or Classic Who, Doctor Who for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Leave your answer in the comment section down below. I would choose Classic Who because there's more of it. Right, back to the article. Monsters. And finally, within the second ever story of Doctor Who, we were introduced to the biggest monster of all, the Daleks. Since then, the classic series produced by the name like Cybermen, the Ice Warrior, the Yeti, the Autons, the Silurians, the Master, Omega, the Sontarans, the Guard, and the Mara. Now, I have to be honest, there have not been too many original recurring monsters produced in the series when you compare the two. This article is very old, so there was some new one. All of series 12 and 11 are all original monsters apart from the Daleks. The Daleks and the Master were the only two things that returned from the previous era. Now, to be honest, there are not too many original recurring produced series 2. The only ones that really come to mind, especially in popularity era of fans, is The Weeping Angels and The Silence by our very own Mr. Moffat, whilst, on the other hand, Russell T Davies gave us the Sylvain family, who would later make their success in the spin-off The Sarah Jane Adventures. It's confusing as there are plenty of monsters in the new series and only 3, unless you count the Ood by their technically were never a monster, had hit and are considered the big enemy status. In 6 whole series, I believe many of those monsters could easily have made into mainstream villains. By the same could be said in the classic series in a way. The new series relies too much on classic series. Don't get me wrong, I love the classic villains and monsters return, but sometime originally helps progress the show as well. Conclusion. Overall thought, I believe it's hard subject to talk about. There's too much to compare and contrast, and this is just a small portion of those opinions. But at the end of the day, I don't think you should care with negative thoughts, but it is fantastic. Doctor Who is an amazing show and stands an amazing mountain of a British television for its continuous brilliant plots, its fantastic characters and villains, and all above iconic heroes. I believe all Whovians should watch classic series in all its glory, along with the fantastic stories, the companions, the Doctor, the companion, and the villains is produced. Then observe how the new series has continued the stories into the 21st century and created its own stamp in history of the show, how it's created new generation of Whovians, progress the show towards its 56 years. Doctor is a good like 5 ideas of her. Clara and 12, the perfect pairing. Wow. So, what did you guys? What did you guys think of that then? Because I quite like that article, even though the article came out April the 25th, 2012. So, you all should go and check out Doctor TV's brilliant website of news, episodes, filters, spin-offs. What's in the spin-off section? What's it for? Class, Sarah Jane Adventures, Torch. So, anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. DVD videos will be back to normal next week. Time will come out. Bye!